that time.
Yeah, but he grew it just like Dean. You guys were nobodies.
Just because my platform grew doesn't mean that like I didn't exist prior.
You guys are Khabib to Conor McGregor. He made you.
I already existed prior to that.
Yeah, but he made you.
How did it make me if I already existed? Now you just like attribute it to, you try to find whenever like someone who's a Democrat gets into a position of power based upon their own success, you try to attribute it to other things. Like undeniably, the reason why I'm in the position I am right now is because of me. You can't tell me otherwise. You literally cannot. That's like the dumbest shit I've ever heard. The reason why I'm in the position I am right now is 100% a sole reason because of myself. Okay? So don't try and attribute my success or anything that I've done to fucking Charlie Kirk, who got dog walked by me every single time I went up there when I got like barely like any fucking time to talk to him. He won't even have conversations with me. He said he would debate me after the election, and then he's totally fucking radio silent after the election. Nothing. He's fucking scared to debate me because he knows he lost. He has no fucking basis to argue against me, and that's why he just has to act like I'm some fucking annoying or like I'm rude or something like that. I treated him incredibly nicely in plenty of circumstances, and he was the one that was rude to me first. I only did so in response to him being rude first, and they cut out the points in which he was rude. He said that I wasn't like a man, that I didn't have testosterone. He was saying that that's what he was saying, but it was all cut out of the episode. Okay, they didn't add it into the episode. I'm serious. You can ask Dean. Dean was there. You can ask some of the other people that I was literally on the Jubilee episode with, where they know that Charlie Kirk was the first person to start throwing things like that.
He was 1v20. You guys were heckling him the entire time.
What are you talking about? For what? For things that he actually did crazy about? He was heckling everyone else. The entire time.
1v20. He took all you on at once.
I could destroy him in any setting. I'll take on 1-on-20 of the Republicans. Easy. Anytime. Why won't Charlie Kirk debate me 1-on-1?
You can't even debate me. How are you going to debate Charlie Kirk?
I've completely destroyed you, and I completely dog-walked Charlie Kirk.
I'm just a regular guy. You can't even... How are you going to debate Charlie Kirk in a proper setting?
I already did. I did with 26 million viewers on YouTube.
Yeah, and go read the comments. They're all laughing at you.
And you can go to TikTok, look at the comments. They're all supporting me.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Wow. That's like 80% liberal.
Wait, so you're going to go to YouTube? YouTube's primarily Republican.
Yeah, I just told you they're all laughing at you.
Okay, so wait, if you go to a left-wing social media, you're going to see people supporting me more. If you go to a right-wing social media, you're going to see people supporting the right person more.
Yeah, that's called a confirmation bias.
Okay, so you're just saying that like people on the right don't like me? Well, you only don't like me, and you say that I talk fast, think I'm smart or something, or like I'm talking over people as a means to not address any of the arguments I provided because I dog-walk Charlie Kirk on every single one of those arguments. You notice how none of the people when arguing against me give a specific point or can actually elucidate on the fact like what specifically I lost on, because none of them actually have any clue. Charlie Kirk couldn't tell you. No one could tell you. All you could say is I was too mean or that I interrupted him or something like that. Some fucking random conservative MAGAteers who are snowflakes and can't take the same fucking energy back that you give to other people. Charlie Kirk interrupts people all the time. Charlie Kirk does that shit all the time, and he's so mad when I do the same shit back to him. He had literally 3 pinned videos on TikTok about him asking people what a woman was versus the galaxy. I did the same thing back to him, and he couldn't tell me what a man was. He couldn't tell me what gender is because he was like, "Oh, you're looking at one. I can't tell you what is he looking at one. I don't know. I don't know what biology my God has." He couldn't answer any of those questions, and he fucking unpinned all of those videos. So we can sit there and you can go to all of these college campuses, but once he meets a person who just came out of university, who knows what the fuck they're talking about and can argue against him on every single one of these positions, he goes on George Janko's podcast and complains about the fact that Jubilee picked someone who was an economics major or was educated and wasn't just some meandering college student that didn't know what they're talking about, because he doesn't want to be challenged on any of his positions because he knows that he'll lose on them, and you can see it in his face when he knows he loses on every single point I brought up against him because he had no fucking sufficient basis or evidence for any of his claims. He was fucking arguing that Putin was right. He was saying that like there wasn't Russian interference in the 2016 election when there was proven Russian interference based upon the Mueller report. He was denying basic facts of reality, or like saying that Joe Biden caused more debt-related spending compared to the Trump administration when I gave explicit sources like the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget that indicate otherwise. And you said I was making up numbers. This guy's delusional. He's a propaganda piece from the RNC, literally propped up into that position of power. And you guys fucking show him around and act like he's the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread.
I just
like
beat
Jesus
you the
Christ.
same way he beat you.
He's a dumbass. He has no clue what he's talking about. He's scared to debate me, and that's why he won't engage.
I just beat you the same way he beat you. I got you all emotional.
You didn't beat me on anything. I literally just responded to every single one of the points, disputed everyone, and all you can say is you beat me because you don't have an argument against anything I said.
You got veins popping out of your forehead because you're so emotional. Yeah,
no, I don't. You have to make up things about me because you have no arguments. You have to make up things about me, about how I'm responding, because you're triggered and you have no responses to anything that I said. Because you know everything that I said is factual, and that if you tried to argue against it, you look fucking stupid.